it doesn't help when you move around and you lose the wireless. So, these things happen. Right. I'm outside Sangria and I'm just walking over to the slope so you can see. So you can see all this white stuff is pouring down from the skies. It's snowing. It's snowing and snowing and snowing. It is beautiful out here. It is just come to the end of the day of skiing for those on the day skis. You can see out here, if I go and look at this and look up at the black run here, you can see that we've got absolutely gorgeous. People are finishing up. They've had a great day. I'm going to walk up to the lifts, as you can see. Go around the corner here. Helps to watch for the steps as I go up. But it is just stunning. Absolutely stunning day. And what have I been up to? I went up the top, took the first lift out at 8 o'clock this morning, 8:30, and went up to the top, did Fon a couple of times. For those that haven't done Fon before, it's an unbashed piste, but it has about 3 feet of powder on the top. It was absolutely gorgeous. It was a great day to be out there. And it's just been stunning. I'm going to carry on walking around so you can have a look at how it is. I'll give you a view of over back. So that's the green hotel. Then you've got the Sangria, and then in the background the Rila. Over to the hotels over there. It's just great. Look at this. You cannot complain about this at all. It's just a beautiful, beautiful time. And I'm going to try and walk up to the top, around the corner, so we can see up there. So my cohort, you're probably wondering where Mo is. Well, I've seen him a couple of times in restaurants. He's also been learning to snowboard. He's come over to the dark side with the rest of us. He's having a good time. Did say to him it'd be a bit difficult, a bit hard to learn to snowboard, but he's taking it in his stride. He's learning. He's having fun. So we're going to just walk over here so you can see what it looks like going back down to the Rila and back into the centre of Borovets. It's due to carry on snowing, I believe, for another day or so. It's going to get slightly warm towards the end of the week, but that'll be fine. I think the amount of snow, if you just look, if I swap the camera around, the amount of snow in here, the amount that we've got, I can't see the resort closing before April. They've got so much snow this year. It's absolutely been a great year for it. And you can see all the people charging along. So for those that know, this is the 6-man chairlift. The 6-man is off now. It'll be back on again a bit later for night skiing, night boarding. And it's just, you can just see these are the last of the day guys coming down, and they're having a great time. Looking over to that way and coming over there, you should be able to see in the distance on the Rila, it tells you the time but also the temperature. -8 in the outside of the Rila at the moment. So that gives you an idea of how cold it is here at the moment and how the conditions are. So quick few shout outs to people. Shout outs to all the people on the various different mailing lists, and on all the other lists and on Facebook, etc. Also a shout out to a lot of the hiring companies. This year, I've talked about this before, but I'll do it really quickly. My recommendation for anybody, if it's their first time, go with whoever you end up with your with the company or where you're booked into. Bar Sports do a great job at providing basic equipment. It's functional, it works, and all the depots are really good. You can then move up. There's a number of companies that you can move up to different levels. One I've always liked and I've used a number of times is Hunters. They give you really good equipment, and they also do a package. But then when you want to go to that extreme level and you've done it and you want to really get the best out of it. The only ones I ever use are Ollie Molly. They've been just brilliant, but I wouldn't recommend Ollie Molly for somebody who's their very first time, who've never tried it, because it's sort of like giving somebody a Ferrari when they've only just learned to drive. So it's up to everybody. Everybody will try and do whatever they like. Try it out. Anyway, hope to see you all later. Apparently Mo has got us booked into a restaurant tonight, so there's a possibility there'll be a video from there. Any questions, ask them on the groups. Everybody's out there. The people who are the admins of the groups are just brilliant. They really help people out. Do ask your questions, and hopefully, fingers crossed, if Boris is right, we don't have to do a lateral flow on the way home. Hooray!